Yo, it's your boy Crew with Electric Ground. I'm sitting here with,
Optimus 7.
yeah, very powerful name, very powerful message. The guy's been around for a hot minute, been doing music. What you got going on nowadays, Optimus?
Right now, man, I got a project I'm working on. It's a collaborative project. A lot of local people I know, friends, people I've kind of acquaintances, stuff like that. I'm working on a thing called Featured Creatures. It's going to be about a 15 to 20 track album. Just kind of me featuring somebody else each track. So everything from rock artists to country artists, some electronic artists, producers, stuff like that, different producers, myself just on every single track, singer-songwriter stuff, just basically all local talent for the most part. And then me on every song. It'll be a really fun project. Like collaborating is my favorite thing to do. So it's something I've been trying to do for a while. I got about 4 or 5 songs finished so far. So just working on that, catching back up with all the features and stuff.
And how important do you feel it is for people to collaborate? I mean, that's not it's not every day with someone is collaborating as often as you seem to be. Does that have a bigger impact on the music community in your opinion?
Man, my opinion, honestly, I have never put out a full album by myself. The last album I put out was me and C4 Explosive with Focus One Studios. It's a collaborative album. Every single song is me and him. Full 15 tracks. You know, it's all of us. It's called Dead to the World, Life of the Party. You can check it out on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, all that stuff. But yeah, that is, I mean, it's just my base. Everything's collaboration, man. I love it. That's why I started doing music. I have a few solo songs here and there, but my favorite thing to do is just work with other people, man, and just have fun with it. I mean, music is just life, and it's fun to do it with other people. Not to say in the future I won't come up with something by myself, but I mean, I just love doing it, man. I love working with people, so it's really important to collaborate in my eyes.
And really, that does show that you're versatile if you're actually able to mesh with these different artists on a song and with different genres as well, right?
Yeah.
What would you say was your motivation for getting into music?
Oh man, probably my parents, honestly, and my older sister. Since a kid, man, I used to go sneak out in the middle of the night, crawl through the living room while everybody's asleep, put on my dad's record collection, mom and dad's record collection, really low, put my ear to the speaker while everybody's asleep and listen to different records, like everything from Johnny Cash to Sly and the Family Stone to just all kinds of stuff, man. George Michael, just my parents listen to so many different types of music. So, you know, I've just always loved music in that sense.
And how much of an impact do you think their diversity in music interests helped you become the artist that you are?
Oh man, just a lot. I mean, that's the reason I like all genres of music. There's not one specific genre that I mean, I guess I go more towards hip hop and rock and metal and stuff, but I mean, I love country, electronic, pop music, like whatever it is, good music is good music to me. And my parents definitely shaped that, you know, in me by their diverse music collection they had growing up and just always being around that.
And with Map Digital Magazine, of course, standing for music plus art equals positive, targeting musicians, vocalists, as well as just various other artists that aren't musical. What do you feel is your motivation for an interest in art? I see you got a lot on decorations on your wall, action figures. I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
how important is that to you?
oh man, it's action figures, statues. I'm really big into comic books. Really big into Spawn, X-Men, Batman, a lot of DC stuff. Animation. I mean, Ren and Stimpy, 90s stuff, South Park. I mean, I love the stuff, man. To me, it's art. Everything from when they sculpt statues and figures to, you know, all the comic book artists like Jim Lee, Todd McFarlane, all the greats from back when I was a kid. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I love collecting stuff that makes me feel good and surrounding myself in my studio with, you know, things that make me feel good and make me feel just in touch with everything art-wise. But yeah, I mean, everything's art to me. I love graffiti stuff too, man, all that good. Just all of it, man.
And just with that combination, music and art, what do you feel that does for people's, mental health and just keeping them focused and centered?
Oh man, I'm sure it does a lot. I mean, it keeps me, hobbies like doing music for me, collecting comic books, reading comic books, watching animation, watching movies, stuff like that. Even going to museums, looking at paintings, stuff like that. I still do that stuff too. I mean, I love classic art as well, and even stuff from the Renaissance era, like all kinds of stuff. Man, it's just intriguing to me. But I mean, mental health wise, it sets off that dopamine, makes you happy. You can feel down, put on a song, read a comic book, just do whatever makes you happy, whatever you're into. And art's gonna definitely uplift your life, and I'm a huge believer in that, man. Like, if it wasn't for art in general, like whatever version of art you love, I mean, I wouldn't be here. It's good for humanity, if I can speak right. I know.
No, that's right.
Trying to figure out what I'm trying to say exactly. Hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah, no, they feel you.
But yeah, it's definitely art's a huge role in my life.
And this collaborative album, when is this dropping again?
About 5 songs finished. I got a few in the back burner. Some people that are on it are Avenue Rage, my homie Cassie from
Reach.
Far From Reach. Sorry, she's on there. Got T. Aguilar on there. Timo's on there. Yeah, I got a few songs finished. About 5 songs finished. We're looking at trying to group a few more people in there. I'm gonna have all the Focus One crew. That's who I'm with as well. There's a whole collective of all of us that make music together. Everybody from my crew will be on there. Probably about a year, if that. I'm not really rushing it. I'm just kind of having fun with it. Like I said, collaborating is just so much fun for me. I don't try to rush art. I just like to have a good time with it. So hopefully next year, though, I'm thinking about maybe summertime, if not a little bit past that. That's kind of what I'm thinking when it'll be done.
You got any, what are your favorite artists out there right now?
Let's see. My favorite artist of all time, music-wise, is Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails. I mean, that's just like the top for me. Wu-Tang Clan. I mean, RZA is like one of my inspirations, man. I'm a huge RZA fan. From his lyricism to his production, all that stuff, man. Like, Wu-Tang forever, man. Run the Jewels is really dope. Eminem, of course. All kinds of stuff, man. From Mos Def to Lil Kweli. All that Black Star stuff. I love like neo soul, hip hop to gangster rap to everything, man. So, but I would say Nine Inch Nails, Wu-Tang Clan, Eminem. That's probably where it's at. Head PE. I'm a huge Head PE fan too.
That's a good mixture right there.
A little bit of rock and rap, man, for the most part.
Yeah, feeds the soul, right?
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing too. Everybody, whether they know it or not, they either have a message in mind or they non-intentionally give out a message through the music. What would you say your overall message is through the music?
And just having fun, wordplay, positivity. It's a good time with hip hop, man. Like most of my stuff is hip hop, a little bit of rock mixed in there, but I mean, just having a good time, being creative. Some songs have a meaning behind it, like tell a story. Some songs are just for fun, just to play with the rhyme schemes and wordplay and all that stuff. So, positivity is probably the main meaning.
That's what it
Positivity, good time, man. That's all it's about to me.
Yeah, last but not least, wondering, and I feel you got a few, but what kind of shout outs? You got any shout outs?
Oh, man, there's a ton of them. I'll give a few, man. My main man, Chadillac, Focus One Studios, C-Monk, C4 Explosive, Kayla, Trapboy Bando, Nash, Young J, Justin McDonald, Rance Northern. Am I missing anybody? Let me see here. I'm trying to think.
Squad.
That should be that's all the Focus One crew right there, man. C-Monk.
Yeah.
He's over here. Him and Drew in the other room right now, man. So we're just hanging out. All the Focus One. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to yourself. Shout out to every local musician in Waco, man. I know a good handful of y'all, and it's nothing but love every single time I see y'all. So
straight up. Pleasure, definitely you being on the show, man. You already out there. We're gonna put you out more. Like Electric Ground, we out.